I just ran outside to get something out of my car and it's freezing out. I live in Colorado and I went outside without a coat and I am still shivering and a little winded from running back inside. As I was running back inside and shivering, I thought of a story that Jack Canfield tells about a man named Nick Seitzman. Seitzman was on a train crew, and one night everyone left early to go and celebrate the foreman's birthday, and he was accidentally locked in a refrigerated boxcar. Seitzman was a chronic worrier, and he immediately started pounding on the door, pounding and shouting until his knuckles were bloody, and he realized everyone had left and he was there alone with no chance of being rescued. He sat down on the floor and got out a knife and carved into the floor a message to his wife and kids. "I'm so cold. If only I could fall asleep. These may be my last words." The next morning, Seitzman was found dead in the boxcar. The autopsy showed all signs of freezing to death, but the boxcar refrigeration unit wasn't turned on and it was 55 degrees inside the car. The way Canfield tells the story, Seitzman had killed himself with his thoughts. He had worried so much that his body had actually lined up with the physical symptoms of freezing to death. There's all kinds of speculation on the Google whether this story is true or not. It's undocumented, but it hasn't been disproven. However, I do know that our thoughts have a powerful effect on our body. When I was a little girl, I started thinking that I was fat, even though I was a skinny little thing. And eventually my body actually lined up with that idea that I had in my mind. My metabolism slowed down. I started craving more food. I started eating unhealthy amounts of food. And it just confirmed what was already happening in my mind. Your thoughts have an incredible impact on your body. In fact, the words you say to yourself are the most powerful words in the universe. So if you have said things like, "I'm a food addict," "I'm a mindless snacker," "I just can't get control of my weight," or "my metabolism just doesn't work right," I want you to knock it off. It's so important that you speak empowering things about yourself, because your subconscious mind is eavesdropping on every word you say to yourself, whether you say it out loud or in your mind. I know it can be tricky, and I know it might even feel a little bit untrue at first to start saying empowering things about yourself, but I want to challenge you. Every time you notice yourself starting to say something negative about yourself, switch it around and speak the opposite. Or if that's too much of a stretch, if you just can't do that, say, "I like the idea of," for example, "I like the idea of learning to just naturally release weight so I can maintain my ideal body weight. I like the idea of healing my metabolism so that I can just eat like a normal person and maintain a weight that's right for me, that lets me thrive." Or it could just simply be, "I like the idea of being in control around sugar. I like the idea of knowing that I'm the boss of food." I'm Lori Hammond, and if you enjoyed this video, please share it and follow me wherever you're watching this video. Reach out to me anytime. I am a real person and I read and respond to every message. I would absolutely love to hear from you, and I hope you have an amazing day. Remember, say positive things to yourself because your subconscious mind is always eavesdropping.